name's Elisa. If you've never met me, my name's Elisa. I saw A Quiet Place day one at the AMC Fan opening day event. And honestly, it was a pretty regular experience. The only difference is that in the IMAX theater, previews run for 37 minutes instead of like 25-30. A Quiet Place Day 1 is the prequel to the 2018 and the 2021 A Quiet Place movies, which together accumulated about $640 million in the box office. And I am not gonna lie, I know that the cinema has changed and the way that people go has changed, but this movie can do at least 100 million in the box office, I think. Now that doesn't matter, I just think about things like that. A Quiet Place Day 1 stars Lupita Nyong'o and Joe Quinn. A Quiet Place Day 1 is about New York City being under attack by an alien invasion, and people must learn to find their way to safety completely, silently, or they die. And this movie specifically follows a woman's journey as they're under attack. The acting. Because so much of this film is silent, the acting in this movie is different. Different, like how The Revenant, it's 3 hours long and there's hardly any dialogue different. It is different. And that's why it was so important to cast someone who's expressive in the face, because you can't say much. You can't even move when an alien is near you. Everything makes a noise. And casting Lupita and Joe to play these roles, superb. Emily Blunt, obviously amazing. And John Kay, obviously amazing. The way Lupita and Joe bodied the silent cry, but the way that they had so much chemistry while having to be silent in their body language, obviously their facial expressions, the level of storytelling and subtle acting that you have to give in a silent environment is elite level acting. That's actually like veteran level acting. And there was not one moment where I did not think the stakes were high for them, except for when it was raining. And even more than that, I love the story that Eric and Sam went on, because I know that many people would not be thinking in that headspace, and many people would think their why was unnecessary. If I was under alien attack by aliens with super hearing senses, I don't know that I would have, done what they did, but I felt the purpose and the passion, the art of the prequel. As said, the first two films ate the box office up. Emily, John, Noah, Millicent, they gave us 3 hours, well, not John, but they gave us 3 hours of pure action and subtle acting, that it was like, if the movie ended after A Quiet Place Part 2, it would have been fine. But I think changing the cast and changing the director to give us a different point of view was brilliant in selling the third story to me. This prequel showed us the very first day of the world that is A Quiet Place. We understood the creatures more, we understood world building even more, and then they gave us a city feel rather than a rural feel. And the city portion of it was so important because at the very beginning of the movie, they said that New York sounds like 90 decibels, something like that, which is basically the equivalent of someone constantly screaming nonstop. New York is kind of just like the epicenter. It is one of the epicenters of the world. It also shows us human connection on a different level, because obviously part 1 and part 2, it's a family, so they want to stick together and they want to survive together. But this film in particular is about 2 strangers and how when shit hits the fan, human connection is just imperative. But that's what makes it better. They have given us something that's worked 2 times already, and they've changed it 10% to give us a new feel, and it just amplified the world that is A Quiet Place for people that are fans and for people that are not. And then also Lupita, obviously critically acclaimed, Joe Quinn, who's just come off an amazing season of Stranger Things. Like, not anybody could have done this, even an amazing actor. It was very strategic. I would watch anything Lupita's in. And Joe Quinn, after that Stranger Things performance, I would watch just about anything he's in. Apocalypse preparation. I'm not a doomsday person, right? But something about this type of movie and so many that's coming out, it's making me feel like I'm a little bit behind. You know what I'm saying? I can I can book it up in the kitchen with some canned beans, and I know that will be imperative when the day comes. These movies, they make me just feel so much anxiety about an alien invasion that's literally never happened in the history of being recorded. But when that day comes, I need to get some more garbanzo beans, and I need to read like some fanfics. I need to know what I need to have on hand to protect myself. So yeah, maybe I should be getting a little bit more prepared. I live here. I live in New York. I live in the tri-state area. You know what I'm saying? Leave a comment letting me know how I need to get better prepared. Basically, that was all for me. I rated this 4 out of 5 on Letterboxd. You can go see it. You can go check it out. I will link my Letterboxd below if you want to follow. And this is the one type of movie where they don't throw in romance like that, and I'm still in love. Because you know what? People were dying, Kim. Please, 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 go watch A Quiet Place, maybe once, maybe twice. Form your own opinions, and if you have seen it, let me know in the comments about what you think about the third one, the prequel, because I'm interested to know. And before you go, I just wanted to make a little announcement. I published my first book on Sunday. It is a short story, and it is about a girl who goes on a trip with her long-term boyfriend, and she's using this time on the trip to decide if she wants to move to the next level with him, because he wants to move to the next level with her, and she isn't really sure why, but she goes on a family trip, and she gets all the answers that she needs. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to link that below for you, and please leave a review on that if you buy it, if you read it, if you like it. And if you liked anything that you saw here, like, share, comment, subscribe. Give me some recommendations. I would love to hear what you guys are watching, and I would love to experience that for myself. And I will see you here next Sunday.